Kandahar was the birthplace of Ahmed Shah Durrani, the Afghan state, and the Taliban. It was where Karzai had staked his claim to power. It would be where Afghanistan slid back into civil war. Like most of Afghanistan, Karzai and the United States secured Kandahar through warlords and armed tribal leaders. Large tribal militias formed the police and Afghan military forces, the temporary substitute for the army. Within the Afghan military forces, the militias retained autonomy, reported to their tribal leader, and controlled their own tribal territory. Afghan military forces commanders and the police chiefs were often the tribal leaders themselves. Fighters commonly joined at the behest of their tribal leaders. They were a combination of old mujahideen and young new recruits. Very few had been with the Taliban. Half had been fighting since age 18. Less than 15% had gone to school. As is often the case with tribal systems, there was plenty of infighting as tribal leaders competed for power. These dynamics existed throughout the country, but were most important among the assortment of tribes in the south, Karzai's power base. The majority tribes were from the Durrani Tribal Confederation that had ruled Afghanistan for 240 years. The Durrani included the Popalzai, Barakzai, Alakozai, Achekzai, Alizai, Nurzai, and Ishakzai tribes. The other tribal confederation were the Ghilzai, traditional rivals of the Durrani. The big Ghilzai tribes in the south were the Hotak and Tohi, concentrated in Zabul. Also in the south was the Kakar tribe, close to the Ghilzai.